Life is not just something that happens to us, it's something we shape, one decision at a time. Imagine waking up 10 years from now, looking around, and realizing that every choice you made in the past decade led you to this exact moment. Will you be proud of where you are? Most people have dreams, but very few turn them into reality. Why? Because a dream without a plan is just a wish. Think about the people you admire, the ones who have built successful careers, strong relationships, or a life filled with purpose. Do you think they got there by accident? No. Somewhere along the way, they made a decision to take control of their future instead of waiting for things to fall into place. And that's exactly where you are right now, standing at a crossroads, deciding if the next 10 years will be intentional or left to chance. But let's be honest, planning isn't always easy. Maybe you've tried setting goals before but lost motivation. Maybe you've started projects that never really went anywhere. Or maybe you've convinced yourself that planning is pointless because life is unpredictable. And yes, life is unpredictable. But here's the thing, having a plan doesn't mean you control every little detail. It means you have a direction. It means that when life throws obstacles your way, and it will, you won't feel lost. You'll adjust, adapt, and keep moving forward. Without a plan, every challenge feels like a dead end. With a plan, challenges become detours, not roadblocks. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Close your eyes and picture it. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is with you? Are you financially secure? Are you doing work that fulfills you? Are you healthy, strong, and full of energy? Or are you stuck in the same place you are today, wishing you had started sooner? The version of you in 2034 is being shaped by the choices you make today, and 10 before you even realize it. And that's when the real question hits. Did you use that time wisely, or did it slip through your fingers? This is the conflict most people face, not against an enemy or an obstacle, but against time itself. The battle isn't just about working harder or pushing yourself endlessly, dreams instead of further away. But that's where the struggle begins. Because even when you set a plan, distractions will come. Doubts will creep in. Life will throw challenges your way. Unexpected setbacks, failures, moments where everything feels like it's falling apart. You'll question if you're on the right path. You'll wonder if it's even worth it. Maybe you start the year with excitement, ready to change your life. You set goals, make a schedule, and promised yourself that this time will be different. But then reality steps in. Work gets overwhelming, responsibilities pile up, and suddenly, that plan you were so excited about starts collecting dust. A few months go by, and you tell yourself, I'll start next week. Then next week becomes next month. Before you know it, another year has passed, and nothing has changed. But deep down, something keeps pushing you. You know you don't want to stay stuck. You see others moving forward, nose at you, reminding you that time is slipping away. You start to wonder, what if you never reach your goals? What if 10 years from now, you're still making the same excuses, still feeling stuck, still regretting the chances you didn't take? That fear is real, and for many people, it becomes the reason they give up. But for others, it's the exact thing that pushes them forward. Just when you think you've figured out how to get back on track, life throws something unexpected your way. Maybe it's a major failure, losing a job, a financial crisis, or a personal setback that shakes your confidence. Maybe it's seeing someone else succeed in the exact thing you wanted, making you question whether you were ever capable to begin with. Self-doubt creeps in. That inner voice whispers, maybe this just isn't meant for you. But here's the twist. This moment, the one that feels like an ending, is actually a turning point. Because decide to push through. This is the moment where everything changes, not because the obstacles disappear, but because the perspective shifts. You realize that failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. Every setback, every delay, every moment of doubt has been shaping you, preparing you for what's ahead. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't luck or talent, it's persistence. It's the willingness to keep going even when everything inside you is screaming to quit. And then, something unexpected happens. The very thing that once felt impossible starts falling into place. The late nights, the sacrifices, the moments of self-doubt, they begin to make sense. The plan you once abandoned starts coming back to life. Opportunities you never imagined start appearing, not because they suddenly existed, but because you've trained yourself to recognize them. The future you dreamed of isn't some distant, unreachable thing. It's happening right now because you refuse to give up. But just when it seems right? Or will you wish you had planned things differently? Most people drift through life, reacting to whatever comes their way, never truly taking control. But what if you had a roadmap? A clear vision for the next 10 years? What if you could design your life with intention instead of leaving it to chance? Right now, you stand at the edge of two possibilities. One where you take charge and create the future you want, and another where you simply go with the flow, hoping things turn out well. The difference between these two paths is planning. The truth is, successful people don't get there by accident. They don't wait for the right time, the perfect opportunity, or a lucky break. They make things happen because they know exactly where they're going. The next 10 years of your life will pass whether you plan them or not. The question is, will you be the driver or just a passenger? Think about it. The world is changing faster than ever. Technology, careers, relationships, even our own ambitions shift over time. Without a plan, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Maybe you've already felt it, the frustration of wasted time, the regret of missed opportunities, the fear of looking back and realizing you could have done more. But here's the good news. No matter where you are right now, you have the power to change your future. You can take control, set your goals, and start making real progress toward the life you've always wanted. So, what does it take to plan your life from 2024 to 2034? How do you set goals that actually matter? And more importantly, how do you stay on track when life throws unexpected challenges your way? In this video, we're diving deep into the power of long-term vision, breaking it down step by step. And by the end, you won't just understand why planning is important. You'll have a strategy to start shaping the next decade of your life. Because 10 years from now, you'll either be living the life you designed or the one you settled for. The choice is yours. That will define everything. It's that final moment where you must decide, do you stick to the path you fought so hard for, or do you fall back into old habits? It's tempting to take the easy way out, to believe that you've done enough, that you can slow down now. But deep inside, you know the truth. This isn't the time to stop. This is the moment where you prove to yourself that all of it was worth it. And so, you take that step forward. Not because it's easy, not because you're fearless, but because you've come too far to turn back now. And just like that, the next chapter of your life begins, not with a grand finish, but with a quiet realization you are in control. The next 10 years won't be perfect. There will still be challenges, unexpected twists, and moments of doubt. But now, you're ready for them. Because you understand something most people don't, life doesn't just happen to you. You create it, one decision at a time. Looking back, you see how every setback was a lesson, every failure a step forward. The people who doubted you, they don't matter anymore. The voice in your head telling you to quit, it's quieter now. What matters is that you kept going, that you didn't let fear or time steal your future. The version of you in 2034 isn't a stranger anymore. It's you, stronger, wiser, and living a life you once only imagined. So, as you move forward from today, ask yourself, where do you want to be in 10 years? The answer isn't in some distant future. It's in the choices you make right now. Time will pass either way, but what you do with it, that's up to you.